Ready? 1 2 1 2.
Yep.
Mic check.
Mic check test.
And we're back. What's up, y'all? John and Shawn back here with another edition of Head Movement MMA. We wanted to jump on here real quick to talk about a little bare knuckle fighting tonight. It's the WBKFF with Boss Rutan as the president of the organization. So I guess similar setup, still trying to figure out all the rules here. But similar setup as bare knuckle fighting will be hosted in Wyoming. But the card seems a little bit more fan friendly in the name of some of its opponents.
Wyoming.
Yeah, Wyoming.
That is awesome.
I mean, what else are they going to do? Tip cows and bare knuckle fights? I mean, dang.
That is impressive. No, I love it, man. It's great.
So
way out in the middle of nowhere.
Nowhere. Yeah, I mean, they even I tried to find like some tidbits and some reports on it, man. And it's just kind of like I don't know, man. I don't know.
Fly out there.
Yeah, I mean, where is it, right? Where is Wyoming on the map?
Ooh.
So apparently, wherever Casper, Wyoming is, the airport is in Casper, Wyoming, right next to the Casper Convention Center. So I don't know what there is to do there or what kind of trouble they can get into after the fight, but it is what it is, right? So I think they were doing some type of welterweight or some type of tournament for $100,000. I mean, a lot of these fighters, I have no idea who they are. But you know, most of these guys that are doing this stuff are either has-beens, never woods, or trying to still do it to it. It's crazy. I don't know about you, Shawn, but I don't know if I want to get in there and bare knuckle fight, you know, on purpose. You know,
no.
You know, street fight is one thing, but well.
Absolutely not. I got to tell you, especially against Phil Baroni or Chris Leban.
Yeah.
I would not want to get hit by either one of those dudes.
I mean, yeah, I guess they would be your headliners, right? If I got this right.
Is it?
Let me see. I tried, like I said, I was trying to scrape together some facts, Shawn, you know, because we just we just came up with this, you know. We didn't plan on it.
Fact checkers.
You know.
Everybody reach out. What's the is it headmovementmma@gmail.com or?
Oh, for us?
Yeah.
No, you can send it to info@headmovementmma.com or john@mma.com or shawn@mma.com. That's podcast@headmovementmma.com. We got you covered, you know.
That's it. Got a couple of them.
I know. We send money at
let us know what we get wrong.
You know. So you know, keep it coming. So I got a little bit of info. I got a little info, right?
All right.
Couple folks that I know you don't want to talk about, but I was able to pull up some of the records. I guess on the main card you got some cat named Joey Angelo versus Julian Lane.
Okay, I don't even see that one.
Yeah, I mean their website. I mean, dude, I had to dig and I had to jump a couple websites.
Right.
Oh, excuse me, a couple links. You know, this who is it? Joey Angelo. I'm probably, for those that watching this through YouTube, I'm going to be looking a lot off screen because I don't know anything about half of these fighters.
Yeah.
So Joey Angelo is 6-1, I believe, in in the MMA, 6-1 in MMA.
What organization? Anything
I mean, a lot of. Ooh, let's see. Let's see. They're all smaller regional ones.
Okay, that's cool.
You know, he's fought in RFA,
Okay,
which is now part of LFA.
all right.
You know, Clash MMA. I've never really seen anything. I guess that's super regional. RITC, GOTC, Smash Global,
Nice.
and Maverick MMA. So,
Nice.
he, you know, looks like he lost his very first match by unanimous decision. Oh, whoa. Is that who I think that is?
What's that?
Wait a minute. Did he fight? Is that the Elijah that I think? Wait a minute. It sure is. Oh man, he's fought Elijah. I forget how I always just say Elijah's last name. Elijah Bowley. He's a local fighter out of Conquest BJJ.
Okay.
Yeah. A few looks like, I mean, that's a while back, but how about that? Small world. Small freaking world. Wow, how about that? I was not expecting that. So shout out to BJJ and to Elijah, Shogun Fights also. But you know, 6-1, don't have much. I don't know, affiliation, freestyle martial arts. Somewhere in Vegas, he's training out of. So 5'10". What is he? He's a middleweight. He's a middleweight weighing in at 168.5. I mean, I don't know. I didn't watch any video on him, but it is what it is, as a homeboy used to say. Against Julian Lane, I want to say Julian Night Train Lane is a professional boxer. Does that sound right?
Mm.
I don't know. Let's see.
I don't know, but I can't see anything on those. I don't know who they are.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I really they have about 3 or 4 fights, but I was like, why am I seeing all these extra names? You know, they have Melvin Gillard is signed up with them, but I don't think he's fighting. It's just really weird on their website, man. I mean, yeah. No, let's see. Julian, you know, he's an MMA guy. He's 12-9-1.
Who?
Julian Night Train Lane.
Is he 12-9?
12-9-1. Ring of Combat, CES. So he's fought in a couple decent ones. I want to say that Ring of Combat may be somewhere down south of the border. I think it's one of those Ring of somethings. That might be one of those places that they have an octagon in the middle of the strip club. It might be one of those off-brand joints, man. Like, all right. Doesn't look like he's fought anyone of note.
When you getting picked, you know, I couldn't even pick. I have no clue.
Yeah, I mean, this is more of a like let's share some oh, interesting. Let's share some info. So his last loss was to Dokota Cochrane, Cochrane, via rear naked choke, and I'll tell you why that you should remember that name here in a bit. Because I am not that unprepared actually. And then you got a couple of jabronis. Josh Neer and Mike I don't know, Aldrete. I don't know, man.
Like, I love Josh Neer.
You know, I mean,
where are these fights at? What fights are you talking about right now?
The fights for tomorrow night, son.
Dude, how many fights are there?
I think there's 8.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, but I could only find five of them.
Yeah, and I don't even see the ones you're talking about right now.
Well, you do a little research. You got your glasses on.
Stop it.
Use them. Do you look with your eyes or do you look with your mouth?
You got all this time on your hands. I don't.
I know how to use my time.
Chop, chop. Early bird gets the worm.
You need to learn to utilize your resources a little bit better.
Let's hit these couple of top fights.
I don't want to. I want to talk about the dentist.
Josh Neer. I do love Josh Neer. He's just coming out there to swing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, 36-16-1. I mean, that's a crazy record.
He's been around a long time.
Yeah. I mean, he's out of that Militich fighting system. So, one of them Iowa boys, they don't mess
tough
around.
As nails.
I mean, I can't see him losing that match. So, he's going up against a boxer.
Well, he's a lot like Chuck Liddell right now. I mean, I don't know how Chuck is now. Maybe his chin healed up a little bit. Liddell, but Neer, his chin is very suspect.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, it's from a lot of punishment.
Yeah, and then on the feature card, you know what the feature match, you know which one that is, right, Shawn? We went over that.
Right, the one before the co-main.
There you go. Look at it.
Come on.
Did you read that somewhere?
You even watch MMA?
Yeah, I mean this one is against Christina Marks and Jasmine Clarkson. Now you may remember Christina Marks from I think Tough 26. She was runner up. What do you call it? You don't call it winner runner up. What do you call that? First runner up.
Yeah,
Tough 26. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so they got some eye candy out there between these two ladies. Very easy on the eyes. Jasmine Clarkson is, dude, she's like 3-15, going against someone who's like 12-9 or something.
Shouldn't even be, yeah, it's a joke.
So it's
it's one of those ones where you better hope nobody gets really hurt.
Yeah. So, and then you have the co-main, which is probably what people really want to see. Your Chris Leban versus Phil Baroni. Phil's looking old. I watched the presser. They had a pre-presser.
Of course he looks old.
And
he's 72.
He about that. About that. Let's talk about he is the main event anytime he's fighting.
I love it.
It's like whatever. Because you remember when UFC bought Strikeforce and they actually brought him over, but I think he was like he lost 3 of his last 4 in Strikeforce. He's how I like to call him the Tommy Dreamer of MMA.
Yeah.
Comes in there talking loud and always on his keister.
Is he is he the New York badass or is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I love that. I just love that dude.
I mean, dude, when he comes out, I just think of a pro wrestler. I think like Brutus the Beefcake or Brutus Beefcake or
Well, dude, you know what? And then there's Chris Leban and dude, man, there's so many of his fights that I love. And then to hear that he was even like tore up during half of them, but I always remember him for that Anderson Silva fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I was naive to Anderson, you know what I mean? I didn't really know who Anderson was at the time, and I thought, okay, well, this should be a good fight, and Silva just toyed with him and just picked him.
Yeah, so that was the fight that kind of made Anderson somewhat of a household name, right?
He was that was his first fight, I believe, in the UFC.
Yeah.
But
apparently, Silva was kicking butt elsewhere around the world before he got to the UFC. So
I wasn't aware.
Yeah. So So both those guys have been out for a long time.
Both of them got like 30-second flurries, and then they're just gonna be gassed.
Oh yeah, because they're just gonna go in there and just throw haymakers, man.
Oh man.
Let's give it all we got for 30 seconds and hit the bar. Because Baroni is at 16-18. And let's see, he's 42. And let's see what's up with Leban here. The New York Badass versus the Crippler.
Yeah, the Crippler. The cripple.
Hey, Chris. Whoa. Chris Leban's at 22-11.
Oh, so, no. I mean, the dude could fight, man. You know?
Let's see.
Hell of a good fighter.
Chris lost his last 4 fights.
No doubt.
Let's see who he lost to. Oh, wow. Uriah Hall.
Oh,
yeah. That's the one he lost and then retired.
Yeah.
And that was in 2013.
Yeah, and I think he talked about it because he was so messed up at that time. I think with drinking and everything, to where he shouldn't even have been out there.
Oh, God dang it. You know what? I think this is probably why they do this stuff, right? Okay, so his last loss was Uriah Hall, then some cat named Andrew Craig, right? But then before that, his last loss was against Derek Brunson, right?
Oh,
so we saw him fight. Carlos Valoma, that was canceled. The loss before that was against Mark Munoz, the Filipino wrecking machine. And then you know who his last victory was against?
Who?
Vanderlei Silva.
No way.
2011.
Wow.
How about that? And then he lost against Brian Stan before that. So
crazy.
Oh, wow. That's interesting, man. That's kind of that brings back some memories, man. That's good stuff. Let's check out your boy Phil Baroni. Oh my gosh. Wow, he fought in the King of the Cage. Yeah. Recently.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. What's his record?
He's 16-18.
Makes sense. He's another one of those.
Wow.
Another one of those dudes where when he gets hit on the button, them knees get all wobbly.
Oh, he likes to dance.
Yeah, he does. Oh yeah.
He's had yeah, man. He had, let's see, before King of the Cage, he was in Bellator. Got dropped in Bellator. Wow, he got dropped in ONE FC. And wow, he lost in Dream. Wow, he had a victory in ONE FC against Rodrigo Ribeiro. And then the rest of his record is either canceled or lost. Lost. I mean, he was in Titan FC, Ring of ROF, Ring of Fire. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking about. Ring of Fire. I think
that's a song, man.
Well, that's the Mexican MMA promotion. I'm telling you, man. The Octagon is in the strip club. I'm telling you, man.
Take it easy, Johnny.
Go ahead and Google that joint, man. Google it. I swear.
He's pulling out Johnny Cash songs.
I swear that's what it is, man. I mean, and then it's just loss, and then.
Well, he's just bad.
Jesus.
I think Leban's gonna knock him out.
I mean, he definitely could. No doubt about that.
Oh, somebody's getting knocked out.
I mean, you got to, because you bare knuckles, and you can only have the tape has to be at least 1 inch from your knuckles.
Okay.
So you can throw hard if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got soft hands, too bad for you, because those. I mean, it's for the boxers. What those boxers are using 10-ounce gloves.
Well, some
10 or 12 during their match. I know what they use, like 16 during when they're sparring. I guess during training in the training camp. But then the MMA guys are using 4-ounce gloves, which are a lot thinner. So they're a lot and they break their hands in those 4-ounce gloves. I mean, because that's all the gloves are for, is to protect your hands.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I mean, yeah, I like Chris Leban in that, man. I have no faith in Phil Baroni.
No,
Zero faith.
no. Yeah, that one thing I have faith in, and that's he will be running his mouth.
Oh gosh, yes,
and that's great.
Yeah, he'll talk it. So, and then your main event is was Brennan Ward. I believe he's a boxer, and uh-oh, you all right?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Wrong hole.
Yeah, that's what she said.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
That was John Balther, just in case anybody wanted to know.
That's me. That's me, damn it. That's why this show ain't for kids. So I don't know. I'm honestly, I really want to know what kind of folks are listening to our show. Yeah, man. Some bouts of depression or
yeah.
So your boy Johnny Riggs with one N is 18-8. And he's missed weight several times, and one time as many as by 25 pounds. So
that is hilarious in itself.
You know, like I didn't even try.
25 over.
Yeah. So you got this Brennan Ward guy. He looks like a pretty good looking prospect at 14-6. But I don't know, man. I mean, he's fought a couple guys. I mean, he's fought Paul Daly. He lost against Paul Daly. He's been in Bellator. He's had a few fights in Bellator. Oh wow, he beat that Syed Awad guy that fought under that who was that? The night that Friday night fight for Bellator, I think.
I don't remember.
Not the one against Fedor. Fedor and what's the cat's name? And Shale. Not that one, but Friday night, I think it was
Bader and
Bader and whoever the other dude was. Yeah, I forget who Syed fought, but he looked really good.
Oh, what an M? What's his name? That big doof.
Oh, let me see. I could probably find out. Let's see here.
What's his name? Mazone, not Mazone.
Oh, shit. And he's 23-10. Benson Henderson.
What?
Yeah, Syed fought Benson Henderson.
Oh, I don't even know. Jesus, you just went a whole different direction.
Yeah, you know, the half black and Asian guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's had some. Yeah, I mean, so he's got some decent experience, you know. He's gone late into the rounds, and
I got Johnny Hendricks.
You think?
Oh man, he's gonna clean this dude's man. Yeah.
I mean, what hopefully they're not testing.
Nah, why would they test?
Yeah. I mean, I don't see any other than Paul Daly. He lost to Paul Daly via flying knee. He was on the highlight reel. I remember that one.
Sure.
And he lost to the original Cyborg, Evangelista Santos. Yeah. Cyborg's boyfriend or husband or whatever he was.
Right.
Yeah. But here's the kicker, right? Brennan Ward pulled out of the fight yesterday.
What?
Yes, you didn't know that. So yeah, so he pulled out of the fight saying that they hold on. Let's see. Yeah, they said they're not honoring the contract.
Like, are you talking about with the with which fight?
The Johnny Hendricks fight?
Yeah.
Supposed to fight Brennan Ward.
Oh, dude, come on.
So yeah, homie pulled out due to a contract dispute. He says to all his followers, you know, he won't. He said the WBKFF won't honor the contract that was originated for the fight that happened between Johnny Hendricks. So for that, he had to decline this fight and do what was best for him. All the respect in the world to Big Rig Johnny Hendricks and to all his followers, yada, yada, yada. This will not be the last time you hear from me. Regards, B. Ward. Regards, it's how is regards supposed to be spelled?
Don't get started on that.
Yeah, anyway.
What's up with that, man?
But yeah, so they found him a replacement.
Did they really?
Guess who his replacement is?
Oh.
Dokota Cochrane. That's why I said remember that name.
Yeah.
How about that? How about that for investigating journalism? How about that?
Stop.
Yeah, I know, not really impressive. But so I don't know who that Dokota cat is, but I definitely am going to give it to Johnny Hendricks now since he's not fighting that other dude.
Let me ask you a question. What if? This is just a what if.
Is it a hypothetical?
And whatever, kind of, sort of. No, because I want you to answer it. But what if they called you up, right, and said, "Look, you're nowhere near Johnny Hendricks' weight class, but we need a replacement. What do you say for 25 G's? You step in against Johnny Hendricks
for 25 G's.
25 G's.
To Casper, Wyoming.
Paid for. I mean, you're not getting first class or anything, but
well, that's the only way they're gonna get me there on time.
Well, come on. I just said, come on. You know, what do you
25 want? and I try to hit him up for 50.
Now, you want my answer?
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, I'll take it all day.
I'm gonna do it.
Beat his ass.
Put these on.
That's it. That's it.
On the screen.
That's it.
I put these on him in a heartbeat because that some bitch is giving up a hell of a lot of weight against my ass.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I could see him taking you down before you even get one swing off.
You can't take each other down. It's bare knuckle.
Oh shit, that's right.
He can't wrestle me now.
That's right. Okay. Hey, even better.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna come out there orthodox.
You gonna switch back and forth?
Hey, what's my shirt say?
What does it say?
Look at that. Hold on.
Let's settle this like adults.
Let's settle this. Choose. What is it? Like adults. Let's settle this like adults. Rock, paper, scissors, baby.
What'd you say?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, okay.
Don't you know? Can't you see? Look at that.
Oh, I got it now. Look, that was for whatever reason going over my head for a second.
Yeah.
But
that's okay.
It happens. It's okay.
It happens. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I mean, I would do it with no problems, with no training.
What if they said like you had to take like some kind of tranquilizer before you went in there to make it even, like, because you weigh so much more, to kind of even the odds a little bit, you had to go in there on some kind of like muscle relaxer.
Oh, that's even worse. That's worse for him because now I'm relaxed completely.
You don't know pain.
You don't have a care in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is in slow motion then.
Yeah.
I'll light his ass up.
Johnny Hendricks will whoop your ass.
Light him up. Light him up.
Oh shit. Johnny Hendricks, UFC, you don't even know that kind of caliber, son.
Yeah, I'll come in there and I am the style bender. Yeah, I'll be looking for what's his name? The Black Beast.
Oh yeah, Derek Lewis.
I ain't gonna fool with him. Good.
No, sir. Jesus, man.
God. I'm gonna have to pass on that one for 25.
I'm gonna need a whole lot more.
Yeah, definitely. That's gonna have to be 6 figures. But they and then right, so that's their first fight. This is their first inaugural fight for the bare knuckle whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So already their co-main event or their main event, they lost their fighter. You remember? You know who else they're supposed to have?
Who?
Shawn Merriman.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, from the San Diego Chargers.
Yeah. Why would he need to be doing this?
I don't know. I don't know.
You think he just likes to do it? Or do you think he's
I
broke?
want to say he toured around with this. But you know, he backed out of his fight too, saying the same thing or something similar as Brennan Ward about like how they weren't going to honor his contract, like what they said. I was like, wow, you got two guys on the same card that are saying the same thing, like or similar things, like you guys aren't, you know, honoring your contract that we agreed.
2 of your top 3 fights, man.
Yeah. So I mean, definitely your name draw fights, right? Shawn Merriman. What is Shawn Merriman gonna do? You know, I mean, this is a big dude. He's all jacked up. I mean, he's fighting some dude named Mike Bork. I don't know. He had no business. What's going on? Oh yeah. He got no business probably fighting. And hold on, let me get that up there. He's got no business probably fighting, but whatever. He's going up against Shawn Merriman, get you know, his little 5 minutes of fame.
But it's over.
Yeah, so they haven't well, at least as of 2 hours ago, they hadn't announced the replacement for Merriman.
Yeah, but who gives a shit? I mean, that's why I'm watching a fight.
Yeah. So
you know what I mean? I mean, so unless they go out and get like Ray Lewis, you know, to replace Merriman or something like that.
Well, you know what he did say a couple months ago. What's wrong with this dog? He was saying that because someone asked him about Greg Hardy. And he said he would be down to fight Greg Hardy.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, had them two big boys going at it.
Yeah.
You know, look like two big pit bulls in a knapsack.
Yeah, easy.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. With that falling apart like that's kind of rough, you know. So I don't know. I'm going to try to find a way to watch it. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
I got to find out if it's on my if it's going to be streaming on my IPTV service or not. But we'll see. You know what? I do have a link, Shawn. I'm gonna send you this link offline because I don't want to say anything about it.
All right.
Because I don't want. Is that it? No, that's not it. I don't want people saying, "Oh, you gave me this link and it's bogus." But you know, it's funny how things are out there on the internet about. I mean, like there's this website that they stream football games, basketball games, pay-per-view events, MMA events.
Yeah, I try not to get into that stuff, man. That's so crooked, man.
But yeah, that's why I stick to the IPTV service.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's a legitimate stream, and I don't know about the party that I'm paying the service to. But it's too expensive, man. You know, 65 here, man. Whew. Every other week.
All right.
Look at that gun show. All right. Well, yeah, that's it. Sorry it was so rough, but we were trying to figure out who the hell these people were. I don't know if we'll do a follow-up show on this because I don't think it's even going to matter. But
no.
But you know, you guys got you're curious about it. If you watched it, you know, email us what you thought. You know, if you do get it, but nonetheless, this bare knuckle stuff seems like it's growing.
Yeah.
You know, it's now the second organization to pop up in a couple months. So
let's get there.
See. We'll see.
I like it.
Yeah, let's get ready to rumble. All right, man. You have a good night. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a good night. To the next time is the right time. Head movement is out. Hit it with the P, Shawn. About to do. They can't hear you. They can't hear you.
What?
They can't hear you. That
Is that what you meant?
No.
What about them?
No.
I didn't get it.
You have to say peace, Shawn, because they won't hear
Peace.
you on the podcast.
Peace.
Say I holla.
Holla.
Tell them you're out. You're about to dip.
I'm gonna dip out.
Molly Wop.